against Pistons the other night. I'm guessing keeping them out of the paint is going to be key. That along with what else?
Well, Detroit second half had their way with us a little bit at that place, so I think we'll be prepared tonight to see if we can turn those results around. It's a team on road just coming off another good game in Miami, so we've had trouble with him. We'll have to continue to deal with him, but their guards were able to penetrate and cause a little bit of havoc for us, so that'll be another area of concentration.
Another close game the other night for you guys. What have you learned from these games that have, come down to either the final shot or have been closed out with just a 2 or 3 point gap?
It just really makes you realize the accumulation of plays throughout the course of the game. You know, the highlights, they boil down to, the last second shot, 95-95, but the plays that coaches look at are the accumulation of plays throughout the course of the game. What happened down the stretch to get us to 95-95, the good and the bad that goes along with it. And it all affects the outcome at the end, but it entails, what's going on throughout the course of the game.
You guys were able to get to the line the other night. Did you feel like you were seeing a little bit more aggression in the paint?
It's just, it makes me hopeful of putting all the pieces together. We went from being a high turnover team to taking care of that, to defensively guarding, to not guarding, to not putting up enough points. Now we're putting enough points, to not shooting threes, to putting up threes, to not getting to the free throw line. Now we're getting to the free throw line. So there's hope and excitement of putting it all together and showcasing the totality.
Quinn was just talking about when he was out, guys had certain roles. He comes back, it changes a lot of roles again. Do you see that guys are maybe having to relearn their roles again?
I think everyone was still adapting to roles at the beginning of the year. It was the 25th game of the year. Glenn gets hurt, and so still roles were being established. We were hurt from the beginning of the year, the very first game, so there was no lineup established. There was no roles completely established as far as me, handing in my pregame report and saying these are my starting five.
Turk and Jameer,
they get hurt the first game of the year, and so we had to make adjustments along the way, and we've had to continue. It's not like we got to a point where I think yesterday was the first time in a long time we had all 15 guys, and that's been probably since training camp, but not even training camp because I wasn't participating in training camp. So we've come a long ways, and that, to me, bodes to the excitement that I have of what we're going to do going forward.
Is Al to the point where he's taking contact now? He said he's going to keep, growing it a little bit each week.
Yeah, he's progressed, and he got some contact in yesterday, got into some drills and got up and down a little bit, so he's still progressing positively.
Packed yet?
I am.
You are packed?
Yes,
Wow.
I am packed.
I'm laundered, but I'm not packed.
I am packed.
Coach, we're a little past the halfway point of the
Yes.
season. Just talk about some of the feedback you've been receiving from management and ownership in regards to the culture that you and the coaching staff have built with this team.
My parking space still has my name on it, so we're good to go.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you.